If this video looks familiar, it's because it is the crash where my DJI AVATA just completely fell out of the sky. Now I made a video, it's in the playlist link below the like button. I thought I fixed it, but it's not fixed. It's very much not fixed. I had to send it back to DJI, and I'm gonna go over the entire process, the ending when I do get it back in this video, so stay tuned for that. To start things off, after I made that video, literally the day after, I took it out to try to fly it again, and this is what happened after I connected my headset remote and turned the drone on. So this is not good. Stick down, stick here, manual mode. We look in the headset, we have a bunch of ESC errors, and it is not starting. This back motor is broken. The way you can tell is if you power on the motor, the front two are connected and the rear two are connected. If the front two motors do a last twitch, you know these two are working, and if these two don't do a last twitch, which is what mine didn't do, these two are not working. And I'm pretty sure it's this one because it is basically black inside of here, if you can see that. It's black there, it's not black in there, so pretty sure there's a fault with this motor. I called DJI and I told them the drone basically fell out of the sky, and they told me to fill out a service request. I filled that out, and now I'm going to send it back in. We'll see what happens next. I'm just going to be shipping the drone with the camera gimbal protector and the propellers, nothing else. I'm going to take the battery out and keep all of my other equipment. And hopefully I'm able to get a new drone because this one is pretty scuffed up. Though if they're able to repair it, that's totally fine too. The representative I talked to was super nice and super quick to answer my questions. She was very knowledgeable. All I had to do was give her the aircraft serial number, and she was able to check the warranty information. What I did and what you can do too is look up DJI repair service. You'll go to service request and inquiry. From here, you're just going to scroll down and you're going to request a repair service online. You go to repair application submission. I have two different aircrafts. I'm going to pick the one which suited me, so that was my AVATA. Filling in the incident description, I put others and just writ a description. I didn't even send them any photos or videos, though you probably should, and then just submitted this here. You'll confirm your shipping address, and then they'll send you a UPS label, which you can print and put on any box so you can ship your AVATA or any quad back to them. So after I sent my drone in, it was a couple days before I got this email, and it's basically giving me a case number. It's actually pretty cool. If you want, I'll leave it in the description below the like button. You can see their findings of what they did. You just have this link, put in a case number, and see what they found. After they tested my product, I got another email telling me that they would give me free repair service, which is awesome. I mean, they should, right? Because my drone just fell out of the air. You can read the rest of this. It has some engineering notes here and what they're replacing. So it looks like the prop guard's replacing, that's $28. The support place is $5.50. The upper frame is $20. Prop, $5. Prop, another $5. ECS board, $40. And a service fee of $65, all waived though, at $0. So if you do crash and you do need something replaced, try to do it yourself. There's a video in the description below the like button where it will actually guide you through some troubleshooting steps, and you can find out what is wrong with your quad. And then I got an email that my AVATA has been shipped out. From here, you'll have all your information up at the top. You have accepted, received, damage assessed, free of charge, you have the repaired, and our product is shipped. So these are the things that happen. These are the errors that I got in with their troubleshooting. It cross-tested AC with test ESC board and was able to get rid of an error message. Not exactly sure what this was. I was not familiar with this not bound device error. I didn't get that when I was flying, so that might be because they were testing it with some of their equipment and not mine. I wish they did take a little bit better pictures, higher quality pictures, but these are okay too. We still have an ESC error in this one. This next one says that the ESC board module was malfunction, which caused abnormal sensitivity of operation. So I'm thinking when the motor overload, it disconnected the motor from the ESC, which caused it to error. So we have all these errors: unable to take off, propulsion system error, and of course the not bound to device again. But this one says it can fly 4 times. That's weird. Gimbal calibrated successfully. I'm not exactly sure why that's there because there was no issue with my gimbal as far as I was aware. No sign of water damage. They unscrewed this housing right here, checking inside, so that's probably just a routine thing they do. And then you can see that my counterclockwise and clockwise propellers are cracked and fractured. That's going to be this one right here, and I believe I have a fracture in one of these props as well. Next is the prop guard, cracked / fractured, and you can see this giant crack along the entire frame, and I think there's one on this one too, so that one's going to get replaced as well. And this central support frame for the quad, you can see it's chipped right here. Not too big of a deal, but hopefully that gets replaced too. And then the upper frame is scratched as well.
So I guess that's why they're replacing all of it, probably out of goodwill. Honestly, I would just think that they would need to replace the board, but it seems like they're replacing a lot. And so I made a post on my Instagram where I said 10 out of 10 customer service, and this was definitely a 10 out of 10 customer service. Thank you, DJI.
I just got home from a trip, and during that trip, I didn't have my AVATA, but it's back, and I think this is it. So we're gonna open it now. They have this little card to where if I have any issues, they're telling me to email them. It has to do with any motor problems. Pretty well packaged in here. This boy is surrounded. Oh my god. It is like encased in this thing. Look at this. It's like a little caterpillar. Okay, so let's look at the drone. So from the previous state, it looked really bad. Now, it looks pretty good. A last look at the quad, it looks like they replaced a lot. So this motor is no longer black. It is very good. There's no chip or crack along here anymore. I did accidentally cover this up before I recorded it, but there's no crack along here. I believe this entire part is brand new. No scratches are on here anymore, so it is completely fresh. On the bottom, it looks much cleaner. I took the SD card out and I already placed my little bumper guards back on. Everything looks good, so they must have brushed it off a little bit. There's still some grass, but that's to be expected. The props, of course, are replaced and everything looks good. So now it's just time to fly it.